I was getting emotional by being with you after a long time. It became a habit with me to come to Japan at least once every year. So this long gap, 4 years, maybe more than 4, because COVID stopped. So seeing you again is a very emotional moment after a long time. And also seeing Dom coming from Germany and Enzo coming from Italy to be here today to kind of get together. So this is an occasion of get together, what it's all about, after a long gap of my being present here. But I had no idea that my role will be changed in between. That was not in any plan. So things happen in life which is extremely unexpected. This is super unexpected. I have nothing to do with it. Good to see you there. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, right. Yeah. I was kind of enjoying my time in Paris with the Paris Olympic. I was involved in designing the Paris Olympic, which I tried to bring, it was late by that time, to Tokyo Olympic, the idea, concept of social business in Olympic, because I was very active in the sports world, and they are kind of giving me space to reach out to them. And I did my best to reach out to them, and it has impact in them. So Tokyo accepted it, but it was late by that time. They couldn't redesign everything. How to make an Olympic as a social business Olympic. But they did something in Tokyo Olympic, probably on the inaugural event of Olympic. You may have watched it during this COVID-19 back at home at your television. I was receiving the Olympic laurel in Tokyo. I was at home, but on the screen here. So that led me to get involved in Olympic more deeply and designing the Paris Olympic. I was very happy that they did it after 4 years of preparation to make it happen. Suddenly I get this telephone call from Bangladesh. And that led one after another. I tried to take me away from that responsibility, but they kept on chasing me every day. For 3 days it happened. Finally I had to yield because of the persuasive power of those young people. When I said yes, they were very happy. They said, "You'll catch the immediate flight." Because we are waiting, the whole country is waiting for a government. There's no government here. So that was the beginning of the story. Since then, I'm trying to see what I can do, but I got detached from everything that I was doing prior to that moment. So this brings me back to that old self that I was seeing everybody here makes me feel emotional. So wonderful to see you. I'm trying to see how in Japan we can pick up the pieces that we left behind. Now in the context of what we are doing in Bangladesh. Bangladesh emerged as a new Bangladesh because of the student and young people's uprising. They defied every norms. They simply said enough is enough. They got killed on the street, but they didn't move. More came. The more you shoot, the more young people come to the street. Now, ultimately, it came as a kind of a flood water from all over Bangladesh, young people moving towards Dhaka. So the previous regime felt that they cannot survive physically. You cannot get away from anybody. That's when they left. The vacuum was created. And the students declared that they will create a new Bangladesh. So that's image of New Bangladesh. They tried to express it in many ways. Where I was given the task of translating that into reality. It's a difficult task. Not everybody agrees on everything, which is natural. But amazing to see that that caught the imagination of the people of the country. So when I took the responsibility, I don't think there's one voice in the whole country, one, which disagreed. Unified voice. So there's a tremendous kind of power, having the whole country agreeing on everything. So that was the journey. And it was a devastated country, not just after a war situation, you're a devastated country. It's not like that. It's not physical devastation. It's devastation in every single way. In terms of administration, in terms of economics, in terms of banking, in terms of international businesses and so on. Everything collapsed. And a huge, huge crisis, gaps. Money is stolen and billions of dollars taken away. Not overnight, over a period of time. Very easily, very friendly way they took away everything. Banks became empty. You don't know where to begin. You scratch your head. What do you do now? Nothing works. It's 15 years of devastation. 15 years of misrule. 15 years of people disappearing. You don't know where they went. You couldn't find out. Still we don't find out, many. And horrible, horrible kind of actions taken. So you come from those memories and try to build new memories, that we have to get rid of those and create something new. That's the task. So 10th month now that we are going through this, we feel that we have come a long way. Banks are functioning. We are paying back our dues to the people who have payments to receive from internationals because the copper was empty. So that's where we are right now. So feeling a little bit easier. We can now breathe a little bit. We have been given 3 tasks. Most important was reform. Everything that was done before was wrong. So you really build a new nation.